Production support for the weekly special is provided by
Smithfield Communications, serving southern Indiana with high-speed fibre gigabit internet for businesses, hospitals and homes. Smithfield Fibre Gigabit Technology. Tap the power.
IU School of Public Health Bloomington, addressing public health needs by preventing disease, promoting health, and improving quality of life across the state and around the world through research, teaching, and community engagement.
IU Credit Union, now offering mobile access to IU Credit Union accounts, helping account holders check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills through their mobile devices. Available through the IU Credit Union apps for iPhone and Droid. The Al Cobine Recognition Endowment Fund, established by friends and family of Al Cobine to support jazz initiatives on WTIU and WFIU. And WTIU members, thank you.
Celebrate the season with some of our favorite holiday traditions from across the state and across the years. Meet Indiana's most unique and largest seasonal helpers at Dull's Tree Farm. Secure your Santa hat with BJ Claus as he delivers his annual Christmas surprise. Delight in the delicate art of hand-blown ornaments with a talented Nashville family. And savor the treats of Indiana's most famous German bakery. From decorating the streets to homemade sweets, stay tuned for a Hoosier Holiday. Hello, and thank you for joining this very festive weekly special. I'm Daryl Neer, and tonight we are going to take a look back at some of the stories that celebrate the heart of the season right here in Indiana. And we begin with a personal favorite of mine. Let's just say Rudolph has some cute competition. Shortly after Tom and Carrie Dull were married, they found themselves with a bit of a dilemma. They had a farm, one they hoped to expand. The problem? It grew lousy crops.
So we thought we'd try Christmas trees, and with the intention of planting enough maybe that we could save a little money for the kids' college education. Well, it worked. They both graduated from college without any debt, and the whole tree farm experience has grown beyond what we ever imagined it being.
The Dulls, now with the help of a second generation, have been growing and selling Christmas trees for nearly 30 years, and Tom's always searching for ways to improve the family business.
Here's kind of the conversation, the way it goes between my wife and myself. I'll go home or come in and say, Carrie, I've got an idea. And her reaction is always, you want to do what?
Those conversations have led to a variety of improvements at the farm. There's the ever-expanding wreath barn, the log cabin turned gift shop, and many others. But one of the most unique suggestions actually came from outside the family.
A lady at my church approached me and said, Tom, a lady that I work with is looking for a Christmas tree farm to do a fundraising program with their dogs. And I said, well, tell her to call me and we'll talk about it. So she called me and she proposed the idea about bringing their dogs out to the farm and using the dogs to pull trees up out of the field for the customers. And how cool is that?
Their dogs aren't just any dogs. They're Newfoundlands, or Newfies as they're lovingly called.
The tree pull started about 11 years ago. The first tree pull year we came out here, I didn't even know what to expect. And my dogs, he could kind of pull. But I remember coming out here and wondering, what do we do? How do we do it? Where are we going? And then once you're here, things just fell right into place. The dogs that could pull started pulling, and it just all happened very naturally.
Here we go. Our Newfoundlands come. We hook them up to carts, and we will pull your tree out of the field and bring it up here where you can pay for it. Timber! Pull! Good boy. That's it. We also have Newfoundlands who maybe might not be trained to pull, or might be a little too young, a little too old, not in good health, whatever. They're our people breeders. And so we have usually between 50 to 60 Newfoundlands here for people to come up, meet, get to know the breed, meet some of the rescues that are available for adoption.
Not surprisingly, it's become one of the tree farm's biggest days.
Most of the questions that we get via our email or our website is, what day are the dogs coming?
People that come from all over, people that have made this their annual holiday tradition. To me, it heralds the beginning of a season in a very real way.
And this event, held each year on the first Sunday of December, is for a great cause. The dogs work for tips, and the tips go right back to the club's rescue program.
Right now, our rescue club is covering Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky, and that's a large territory. I believe it was last year we took in 69 Newfoundlands. Now, for a breed that's not just all that popular, I mean, that's a phenomenal amount of dogs.
Rescue is important because hundreds of Newfs are left without a home. Either they're put in shelters, they're found as strays, and I think it's up to those of us within any breed to help the ones that need us.
For us, it's a responsibility. If we're going to be a club about Newfoundlands, we need to be responsible for their welfare.
And for the Dulls, it's always been about giving back.
Well, the community supports us, and we've tried to instill that it's important to give back. You can't be a taker. It's just built into us. That's what we do. Helping families celebrate their Christmas experience with a Christmas tree that we have spent, 7 or 8 years nurturing and growing, and then watching the families come out with their kids and building tradition and having happy experiences. It's just a great feeling inside. I mean, it's really, really busy time for us, but it's a happy busy.
As they say at the farm, brighten your Christmas with a real Dull tree. Learn more at dullstreefarm.com. And through the years, we've been fortunate to welcome some wonderful holiday musicians. And the Tuba Santas have been bringing their cheer to Indiana for over 50 years. Many Hoosier children will wake to the sight of toys piled underneath the tree, delivered not by Santa Claus, but BJ Claus.
My name is BJ Yoho, but friends and family call me BJ Claus.
That's right, BJ Claus, a nickname this 10-year-old Bloomfield boy has earned by collecting and distributing toys. A lot of toys.
We put boxes at my school, at the bank, at a lot of places, and they donate. First year I got 100, second year I got 200, last year I got 640, this year I got way over 1,000. Next year's 4,000, and 2014's 1,000,000. Might have to start in February.
And BJ's reason for collecting all these toys, from My Little Pony to Mr. Potato Head, couldn't be simpler.
Because I like to make kids happy.
But BJ's not looking to make just any kid happier. The toys he collects, every last one of them, go to Riley Children's Hospital in Indianapolis. It's a place BJ knows all too well. Born with spina bifida, he's been there for 16 surgeries, a patient since birth. Enough trips to amass quite a toy collection of his own.
Well, basically I just get these. I have a whole box of them downstairs. A whole giant container full of them. And this is number 1.
This fall, BJ was selected by Riley Children's Foundation as the 2012 Children's Miracle Network Hospitals champion for Indiana. And during an all-school assembly at Eastern Green Elementary School, his work was recognized locally by the school, by Riley, and by official proclamation.
Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Town Council of the Town of Bloomfield, Indiana, as follows. August the 22nd, 2012, and each August the 22nd thereafter, hereby shall be recognized as BJ Yoho Day in the town of Bluefield, Indiana. So adopted by unanimous.
As Indiana's Children's Miracle Network ambassador, BJ joined 50 other kids, one from each state, on a trip to Washington, D.C., and then to Walt Disney World. But as soon as he returned, he was back collecting toys and, with his family's help, prepping for this year's delivery. That delivery happened earlier this week, and it was even bigger than expected. BJ Claus, with the help of a few of his elves, brought 2,006 toys to Riley this year. And Kohl's, Ace Hardware, and others added dozens in BJ's name. A special delivery from a very special boy, bringing joy to hundreds this holiday season.
BJ continues to change the lives of Riley kids. Learn how you can do the same this season at rileykids.org. Well, from generation to generation, many families pass along precious holiday heirlooms. But for the Lawrence family of Nashville, Indiana, they are creating them.
A learned skill, one that adds a little sparkle to the holidays. For more than 30 years, Jim and John Lawrence have perfected the art of glassmaking. The brothers, along with their father, first started this journey while working with a carnival in eastern Indiana.
Just started playing with glass, and we started feeding glass into a fire and trying to make things and become a glass blower. And that was just a process that takes many decades.
32 years ago, when visiting Nashville, they saw a for sale sign in a store window.
There's three of us in the business, my dad, my brother, and I. It's a democracy. Everything's a vote. We had an abstention and a vote yes and a vote no. So we tossed a coin, which is how we solve every question that we get involved with. And it came up yes, we're going to do a store in Nashville.
While inside the shop, customers can see how the brothers craft their work. Work on Christmas ornaments usually begins months in advance. The one they're working on now is a popular style.
So we're making a little snowman ornament. And this is the shape of the snowman coming in together. We're just putting little balls of glass on top of one another, fusing them on. We'll turn the flame down a little bit because we want a little less heat now. As we put on the buttons, tries to emulate a little chunks of coal, which is typically used when you make a snowman. We've picked up an orange glass, which has a different type of metal in it, giving it an orange color. That'll be the nose. Now we've picked up a little white glass, and we'll just put a little Christmas hat on top of our snowman. Then I'm completed with the center portion of it, and I'll hand it to my brother. He hands me the next rod to make the next one, but then he frames the ornament.
While it looks easy for the brothers, the technique took a long time to perfect.
The key in glass production is repetition. A lot of our visitors come in and they look at us making things and they go, how did he do that? It must be a special glass or a special fire. And that's a little bit reminiscent of looking at a piano player and saying, well, he can play a piano because it's a special piano. No, it's in the hands. It's in the hands and the mind connection and in the training, the repetitive nature over and over and over.
It don't matter how many times you do a Christmas ornament, for example. If you do 1,000 of them, it takes the same amount of concentration on ornament 1 as ornament 1,000.
That same kind of concentration comes into play with glass blowing. And for many customers, beyond seeing the Lawrence brothers at work, a visit to the store has become tradition.
We have now the third generation of families buying ornaments. And they remember as their children's children used to do that, make a little pilgrimage to Brown County, Indiana to buy hand-blown glass ornaments for Christmas.
We've developed up a clientele of repeat customers, and we just have a lot of fun just cranking out glass and kicking up the dust with the customers.
To learn how you can purchase a unique ornamental gift this season, visit LawrenceFamilyGlassBlowers.com. Now, the Carol of the Bells as performed by the Tuba Santas. The holidays wouldn't be the same without seasonal treats, and a local baker has made it his mission to satisfy your sweet tooth.
My dad always said, people always have to eat, so stay in the food business. And so I took it to my heart. I always had in my mind to have my own store. I would write every recipes down. I would learn as much as I can. I would take every course I could. And after several years, I wound up in the USA. I was drafted to the United States Army in '66. And so for the next 2 years in Fort Harrison, I was a pastry chef as my military occupation. When I was finished with the military, there was an empty bakery here. And I said, why not open a bakery? Since 1968, I have this bakery now. Baking is a lost art. Today, everything is made in one factory and then just shipped all around the country. If it would be for a German bakery, you would only have the bread from Kroger or from Myers, and you would have no difference, you know. Every town should have the opportunity to have diversity instead of just having the big box store supplying, where people come from all over the state of Indiana just to come here and get their German products. People coming in and say, my grandfather was German, my father or my mom was German, and I remember this, and we made that cookie and that cookie. And then they really lighten up and get all excited. And I will show you some of the German specialty cookies. Well, here, this is our antique bakery. First, for making springerles, we use eggs and sugar and beat it up in a kettle. And then we put it in the mixing machine, and then we put flowers in it. And then we mix it gently, and then we put anise seed and anise oil and vanilla in it. And then when we have the dough, we roll it out. Then I use my cookie mold, whatever cookie mold I want to use, and I pressed it into the dough. See? The most famous molds are all in museums everywhere because they're very valuable. Things like that can cost tens of thousands of dollars. This goes back to the 15th and 16th century. And in the olden days, every baker had to carve their own mold. Now, when you see that here, the beautiful pattern. This particular mold is about 180, 190 years old. Again, this has anise flavor in it. Now, anise flavor is not everybody's taste. But we have people from all over the United States ordering this cookie every Christmas time for years and years. And we ship those all across the country. Now, the word springerly comes from the cookie springing up. That means jumping up. And the cookie will double the size On this here, that's called springing. That's why it's called a springerly. And that's what people like. Christmas is a very happy time because bakers, you know, they make things they normally don't do all year long. And cookies makes everybody happy. And when you see, we made the perfect immigrants. We came to America with absolutely nothing. We opened a store. Then everybody said, yes, oh, I haven't had it in 40 years or 50 years, yeah. And it's quite exciting to bring things like that back to the population again. And I enjoy baking. I love it. I couldn't have done any better profession, you know.
To try some of the famous Heidelberg Haas cookies yourself, visit heidelberghaas.com for more information. From the bellowing horns of the tuba Santas to the soothing strings of John Wininger and Diane Rivera, enjoy this holiday classic. Well, that is all for tonight. From all of us at the Weekly Special, we wish you lots of Hoosier holiday cheer. One more time, John Wininger and Diane Rivera. Production support for the weekly special is provided by
Smithfield Communications, serving southern Indiana with high-speed fibre gigabit internet for businesses, hospitals and homes. Smithfield Fibre Gigabit Technology. Tap the power.
IU School of Public Health Bloomington, addressing public health needs by preventing disease, promoting health, and improving quality of life across the state and around the world through research, teaching, and community engagement.
IU Credit Union, now offering mobile access to IU Credit Union accounts, helping account holders check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills through their mobile devices. Available through the IU Credit Union apps for iPhone and Droid. The Al Cobine Recognition Endowment Fund, established by friends and family of Al Cobine to support jazz initiatives on WTIU and WFIU. And WTIU members, thank you